soak it in. Hola. Yeah, stand a little closer. Good afternoon. Welcome to Camp Birch Hill, and thank you for being here on this glorious day. I'm shaking. Woo! To paraphrase the great Rick James, today is a celebration. A celebration of love, commitment, friendship, and family. A celebration of these two beautiful people, John and Michaela. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Greg Meehan, and I'm a professional wedding officiant from the island of Puerto Rico. I had the pleasure, absolute pleasure, of meeting John and Michaela the other day. And in all my many years of officiating weddings exclusively in Puerto Rico, I have never met another couple quite like you. John, I feel like I have known you my entire life. Like, I feel like we have a bond that just goes beyond friendship. Like, you're my brother almost. It's wild. I mean, only 2 days. Wow. And Michaela, I feel like I've known you for at least 6 years, maybe more. I don't know, it's tough to gauge. Not full life, but for a while. And the entire time, you have been nothing but a spectacular friend and sister to me. And I can say that I've loved every minute of watching the two of you grow as people and as a couple over the past couple days or, years. It's tough to tell. And spoiler alert, everybody, Bruce Willis was dead at the end of Sixth Sense and pretty much the entire time. Another spoiler alert, John and Michaela are already married. Hope I didn't ruin Sixth Sense for people. You should have seen it by now. It's great. You two are not like anyone else I know. So why not ride a tandem bike to a courthouse on a sunny day in Key West, dressed in sweaty t-shirts? Michaela's sweaty from yoga. John, sweaty from watching too much Fast and the Furious with no AC on. Say a couple I do's, go get donuts afterwards. And then realize you miss New Hampshire donuts. Move back home. Take 9 months to get back into the New Hampshire lifestyle. Live free or die. Throw a big weekend-long party. Get all dressed up. Stand here looking very fancy, while about 5% of the people actually wonder if I'm from Puerto Rico. The only thing that matters to people here is not how you got married, but the end product. You were married. Today really is a celebration. And before I continue any further, let me just say, Michaela, we love you no matter what tie-dye shirt or Red Sox shirt you're wearing, but damn, girl, you look great today. Woo! And I know all these beautiful people and loved ones staring at you might make you feel a little uncomfortable, but I'm here to calm you, to ease you, to soothe you right now. This is for you. No one else listen. You can listen. I'm generous. Batting leadoff, Johnny Damon, center field, 5 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI. He saw 17 pitches, 10 were strikes. He had a solo home run and a triple. In the 2 spot, Orlando Cabrera, shortstop, 5 at-bats. He didn't have a hit, didn't have any runs, 0 RBIs. He did have a strikeout. He saw 26 pitches, which I guess is pretty cool. But third, Manny being Manny coming in, playing left field, 4 at-bats, 0 runs, 1 hit. No RBIs. He got walked. He struck out, but he was being Manny the entire time. That's what he did. Now, I know, based on those lines, that Michaela instantly knows that's from the Red Sox Game 4 World Series win, completing the sweep against St. Louis Cardinals in 2004. Michaela probably also recalls that it was 62 degrees, wind 9 miles per hour, blowing up to right field on that gorgeous night in St. Louis. It was a night Red Sox fans will never forget. Why? Because it meant something. It was long overdue, and it could not have happened to people that wanted it more. It is why we will all remember every detail about today. We will remember this glorious weather. Literally, couldn't have asked for a nicer day, so good job on that one. Those in attendance, all these lovely people out here. We'll remember, the beautiful grooms and the stunning bridenesses. What's the word for it? I'm new at this. In Puerto Rico, we call it bridenesses. It's new to me. But what will really resonate with us is the love for you have with each other. That look you have when you look at each other. How it felt to watch you stand up here. To look at you both and be reminded how powerful and special true love is. our memories today will be connected to the feeling we get from the feeling you get from the love you have. And this love didn't happen overnight. These two lovebirds met a little over 10 years ago at the summer camp at St. Anselm's College. For those that don't know, St. A's is like St. Mike's in New Hampshire, or the Harvard of Manchester, New Hampshire. And there was no love at first sight, and again, don't get me wrong, it wasn't hate or anything. I'm actually pretty sure you found each other to be remarkable physical specimens, because why not? But the two started like many relationships, forged from friendship. They really liked each other before they ever liked each other. They did crossword puzzles, talked sports, and they laughed. They wouldn't start dating until a few years later, but each year at camp, their friendship reigned supreme, being the driving force to why each one went. Well, that and the love to crush small children athletic events while getting paid $8.75 an hour. So, to anyone out there with young kids, if they come home crying about how a male counselor threw a ball at their face during dodgeball, or how a counselor, paper's tough, or how a counselor elbowed them in the nose during basketball, don't be mad. Smile. Expand your mind. Remember that that hormone-enraged, acne-covered teenager likely did that to impress his future wife. So John, all the kids you made cry were totally worth it. Because Michaela's worth it. Yes, it has been quite the journey to get here. And speaking of journeys, John and Michaela would like to thank all of you for making the trek to Camp Birchill today. We got loved ones here from Goffstown, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, Pennsylvania, California, Chicago, you name it. Even some from New Zealand, which is quite the trek. Yeah, it's like a 7-hour flight. Wind at your back, I guess. To each his own. Yeah. Actually, that's not even the furthest, because we got Dak coming in from whatever planet he's from. Love you, Dak. Nice pants. Looking good. Seriously, though, today is about you two. People came many miles to be here for you, to be here with you, and we will continue to be here for you whenever you need us. It means the world to John and Michaela to have you all here to share this day with them. The two of them have greatly impacted all of our lives. And inversely, there are a lot of people here, and some we wish were sitting out there, that have been instrumental in helping you both become the phenomenal people you are today. I fear there is nothing I can say that will fully encompass all that you both mean to us. But from all of us, we love you, we are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to continue watching you share the rest of your lives together. I know Michaela cannot wait to live a life with you, John. With each day just adding to the Rolodex stuffed of fond memories. Early ones including John's methodical, that's code for slow, way of eating his sandwiches at lunch, and his ability to also convince campers to give them their snacks, which he would then flip to Michaela. But despite that, it was really John's zest for life that caught her eye. He is always excited to see what's coming next. He will do any activity, anytime, anywhere, and preferably with as many friends as possible. He is patient and kind, honest and heartwarming, and he definitely knows how to get the party started. If he meets you once, he'll call you a friend. David Ortiz, he batted cleanup. You're doing great. I'm just gonna. He had played first base, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit. It was a double. 1 walk, saw 18 pitches, 8 were strikes. Doug Mankiewicz came in for him later. He actually had a bat. He went 0 for 1. John has memories too. John recalls having so much pride in introducing Michaela to all his friends and family. He was talking about her for months and was so excited for everyone to see for themselves. It was Michaela's ability to fit in with every person she met that put him head over heels. She has a talent for captivating anyone she's around that mesmerizes him more than anything else. Michaela has never hidden her personality, even with complete strangers, whom John would call pretty good friends. And John adores how she embraces exactly who she is, and how her magnetic charisma captivates anyone and everyone. That is what caught him, hook, line, and sinker. And speaking of hook, line, and sinker, don't forget about Derek Lowe. Pitched 7 strong, 3-hit baseball. It was opened up the game, and we ended. Keith Folk came in, shut the door. World Series rings. People forget. Gotta get in the ball. And speaking of World Series rings, the rings you have worn for the past 9 months are not new to you today. But let me just add this. Each time you look at your ring, remember you love the other person across from you. Remember why you want to spend the rest of your life with them. The ring represents a commitment to love each other more than any Pats, Red Sox, or Bruins game combined. The rings you wear are symbols of completeness, but they only have power if you remember why you wear them, because you were madly in love with the person across from you. In my humble opinion, the reason you are both here today dates back to before you ever dated. It's that friendship that I spoke of before. This works because I'm not just looking at a husband and a wife. I'm looking at two best friends. BFs that would just do anything for one another. There is an unspoken bond between you, and I think I've always felt it as a spectator. A love that really knows no limits. Like, I'm 100% confident if one of those trees fell down right now on John, you would be able to lift it up, no questions asked. You wouldn't remember doing it, but it just would be something that you could do, no problem. You would just go into some awesome beast mode, and John would do the same thing for you, because it's just, you guys, the fierce ferocity of your love. Fierce ferocity, yeah. Totally wrote that down on the paper. Added a much. Is just something I think we all really, really admire. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm not even shaking, it's cool. So it's I know you have both done your I-dos in a Key West courthouse and aren't going to be doing vows today. But in the spirit of a wedding, Michaela, please say I do when I give you the thumbs up. Yeah, link them up. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, soak this in, guys. Yeah. Michaela, do you promise to love, honor, and respect John, to stand by him through all the peaks and valleys on your journey ahead, to provide him a Band-Aid from a skateboard wound or deal with the occasional hockey pad smell, to never stop being the person you are, the person that he loves, until death do you part?
I do.
And John, do you promise to love, honor, and respect Michaela, to stand by her through all the peaks and valleys on your journey ahead, to provide her a harpoon and a hug when she's having a long day, and to be a gracious loser when she beats you in home run derby, to never stop being the person that you are, the person that she loves, until death do you part?
I do.
Without further ado, it is my honor, pleasure, and absolute joy to present you, all of you, loved ones here, Mr. and Mrs. John Elliott.